Hello there, my wonderful friends. My name is Sophie. Welcome to my channel, The Diamond Help Desk. Today we're going to be having a WIP and chat. WIP stands for Work in Progress, and I'll be talking your ear off here. I hope that you enjoy it. So go and grab your work in progress, whether it be diamond painting, crochet, or maybe you're doing some chores, because you already know I listen to you guys while I wash the dishes. So please go ahead and do what you have to do and join me for this small discussion. Happy International Women's Day. Today is Wednesday, the day of recording. And what we have in front of us today is a mini paint gem set. This is Miss Malala Yousafzai. And I think that is such a pretty one for such a small canvas. It's actually as big as my hand. Not sure what the dimensions are, but I know that this is the part of the mini HerStory painting set. So if you want to join me for Women's History Month, because it's all of March, you can go ahead and get these at paintgem.com, and you can use code HELPDESK to save you 10% off of your purchase, which, if you just get this one, covers your shipping. And it has other women in history. I am collaborating with Sparkling Spectrumite, Hannah, and we're going to be alternating each week. So I will be doing Malala Yousafzai this week, and she will either be doing Ruth Bader. I believe she's doing Ruth Bader Ginsburg next week. And then I will be doing the next one, which is Frida, and so on and so forth until we're done with these kits. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you can follow me there. I will be posting reels on this as well. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for giving this small YouTube channel a chance. And I really hope that you like it here. I hope that you love the community aspect of this and that you love my ramblings, because apparently some people do. I don't get it sometimes, but then I do get it because I like listening to people just talking, you know? And if you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you so much for the continued support and the fantastic comments. You guys really make my day with those. The tools that I'll be using today are these tweezers that are provided by Paint Gem in their little toolkit bag. Why did I forgot how to talk, but these are pretty cool. They are plastic, so you won't get stabbed to death by these. Sorry for the language. And this beautiful diamond painting pen by Lazy River Woodturning. I really love these pens. I like these right here. It's really, I don't know, I just really love it. It's one of the things that they do for their turns. And this right here, I wanted to show you guys. So my friend Bree over at Painting with Pitties, I just did a video on her. It should be posted on my channel now. This is one of her freebies. She is opening her shop this Friday, March 11th. And if you put in the seller's note, Help Desk, then you get this cover minder for free. And please go ahead and support her. If you go, I will link the video, and I will definitely link her channel as well. But this is one of the cover minders. And I have the other one here, the one that I was going to use today, but it actually takes up most of it. So I thought this would be perfect to show you guys the freebie that you could get if you put in Help Desk in the note to seller. It's not a discount code. It's just here. This is my grand opening, and I watched Sophie unbox this. So I'm going to go ahead and use this as a cover minder. I am one of the people that like starting my diamond paintings bottom right. I know a lot of people don't do that. And I thought, honestly, let me know how you diamond paint, because a lot of, oh, it looks so pretty. It looks like she's wearing a flower. A lot of people do it different. I was very unaware, I guess. I feel like we all do it the same way, but turns out we don't. All of us do everything absolutely different. And if that's what works for you, that's what works for you. And this small tray, sorry, I kind of went on a tangent. So this small tray is the Essentials tray over at Art de Nicole. And it's a little tray, and I thought it would be perfect for this one. this little canvas because there's going to be a lot of color blocking. So if you see here, I only have some colors because I know I'm not going to finish this right now. Here we go. So it's a bunch of symbols, a bunch of pinks, and then a solid background and a lot of color blocking on her face as well. And we will be talking about my week. Let me know about your week in the comments, but we will also be talking about Malala. I chose Malala Yousafzai to be the first woman that I speak about on Women's History Month because she's a total badass. She's a legend, and she is so young, and she believed in something so strongly that she was shot for it. And just the complete perseverance of this woman is astonishing, especially since she did it at such a young age. Malala was born in 1997. Like, I'm literally 11 years older than her, and she just has, I just could not imagine being in the situations that she's been, and for her to risk her life doing these sorts of things. So she actually spoke out against the Taliban in Pakistan at a very young age. She was 16 years old when she did this. And I'm saying this out of memory, so if I get some of these facts wrong, please go ahead and correct me. If you know, I'm very sorry. I studied before doing this WIP and chat because I wanted it to flow naturally instead of me reading off of Google, if that makes sense. But so she spoke out against the Taliban because children, women, or not, they're not women, they're little girls, could not get an education. So she was like, oh no, this is wrong. So she spoke up against it, and she definitely really believed in speaking up against the Taliban for this. So, of course, the Taliban wasn't going to like this little girl speaking up against them. And she was actually shot in the head. And when you think of somebody being shot in the head, and again, I'm so sorry, trigger warning, content warning to anybody. This is, her story is pretty graphic. I will not get into graphic details, but if I triggered somebody by saying the words that I just said, being shot in the head, I greatly apologize. Maybe skip towards the end of this WIP and chat. But I mean, this is part of her story. Her story. Oh, look at that. I did it. So when you think of being shot in the head, that's basically just a game over kind of thing, right? Like I don't think that a lot of people survive that kind of thing. But the way that the bullet was actually, the way that she was shot. So she was shot by this guy, close range, this person from the Taliban, close range in the head. But let me show you from what I read and what I saw. It basically hit her like at the temple, and in the temple, it ricocheted in her, in one of her bones here in the cranium, ricocheted, severed nerves in her face. So she actually has some nerve damage in her face, and you can kind of see it when she talks now. And went to the eardrum and then bam, hit her right in the shoulder. So that right there is a miracle in its own, because people don't come out alive from stuff like that. And she eventually won the a Nobel Peace Prize, and she was actually, let me retract. She was 11 when this happened. She was a baby, a little girl. So just imagine an 11-year-old speaking up against the Taliban for not having the right to go to school. That's just absolutely wild. And she actually welcomed her 16th birthday giving a speech. And what was so shocking about this, besides her survival, is that doctors kind of predicted that she would never talk again, that she would never walk again. And instead of, you know, I guess she not only beat all odds of like surviving, but she was also able to walk up on that stage and give a speech. So it's just astonishing. Her story is absolutely amazing. I haven't seen if there's any documentaries about her, but I would definitely check them out. Or at least I know that there are some news reports on her here on YouTube, and I can link some of those in the descriptions because I know I listened to a couple of them. She is also the youngest person to win a Nobel Peace Prize. And it's just amazing. She's amazing. She is a legend. She is a complete and total badass. She is also the youngest UN messenger of peace. And on top of that, she just graduated from Oxford in 2020. So she literally just graduated here in 2022, 2 years ago. It's definitely 2023, Sophie. But just imagine that. Born in 1997, and she's already done all this with her life. And I'm not just saying like with her life, like it's just she's done so much for so many lives. It's what I really meant to say. So she is definitely a hero to a lot of little girls in Pakistan. And I just honestly completely admire her, especially after looking her up and reading more about her. Yeah, let me know what you think about Malala in the comments. Just, or, you know, also share who inspires you. This International Women's Day. I know that this WIP and Chat is going to be posted the day after, but for all of the women on here, happy International Women's Day. I hope that yesterday was a good day for you. Or it feels weird saying yesterday because it's today, but I hope that I hope that you had a great day. It's just, wait, actually, I wrote down notes right here, and it wasn't 11. She was 10. I know. I'm so sorry, guys. She was only 10 at the time. It was around 2007. And that's when she started speaking up against the Taliban. Of course, I mean, I'm giving you wrong ages because either way, I was going to say that I'm giving wrong ages because it wasn't a 1 year thing. She didn't just only, you know, speak out, be like, oh no, girls should get an education. And then that's it. This was definitely a process. And of course, the Taliban didn't like that. And that's why she ended up getting shot. Oop, I keep dropping this one. Also, one of the very miraculous things, in my opinion, miraculous because I'm not saying that she was at the right place at the right time, because being shot, you know, is not right place, right time kind of thing. There was an English doctor that specialized in trauma like this in children. And she was able to fly Malala over to England to a hospital that could help her. So she was on an 8-hour flight, medevac basically, to England. And I think that was a miracle on its own for her to get the help that she so needed, because she got an infection from, she basically got a really bad infection in the hospital from the tubes, and things weren't looking very well for her. And she was able to get the help that she needed to a point that, that she survived. She got the surgery, and she's had several surgeries to fix some of that nerve damage. Oh, look how good this is looking. These are honestly... So you see how tiny this is? I remember thinking, oh yeah, with the fruit series, I'm going to finish this in like 30 minutes tops. And it took me like an hour. And I was like, oh my gosh, why? It's because of all the confetti, guys. It has a lot of confetti. Let me kind of transition this to my life. I don't know. Maybe I should have ended with Malala, because now I feel like like my life is nothing compared to her. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Like, she did all these great things, but I'm over here just diamond painting. I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed my bracelet, but this was made by my friend Bev. You can follow her at Bev B Diamond Paints, and she made a subscribe one for like my reels and my shorts. Subscribe, like and subscribe, guys. But yeah, I mean, I've had a pretty okay week, I think. Nothing bad to really report. My husband and I went to a tattoo convention over the weekend, and that was actually really fun. I had a good time. And I ended up getting a Sailor Moon tattoo. It's like a Luna being dipped in ramen. And here, actually, let me show you a picture right here. It's on my inner right leg, and I just thought it was so cute. I was actually really lucky to find a tattoo artist that I liked, because everyone was booked. We went on Sunday, and I guess that's the wrong day to show up at a tattoo convention. Apparently, you're supposed to show up like first thing Friday, make your appointments for the rest of the weekend, and then show up then. So I guess we did the tattoo convention wrong. But but I mean, we had a good time. We walked around, we looked at some artwork. There was some like contests and stuff, and it was just really nice. Guys, I'm really loving this cover minder. I can't stop staring at it. And I can't stop staring at the fact that this looks like she's wearing a flower in her hair. So cute. Let me fix this a little bit. Press it. Yeah, it's all good. So we did that. The beautiful military sent me to this 3-day class out of nowhere. They were like, oh, okay, let's do it. Because it was called a ship familiarization course, and basically I was just learning about my ship, which I thought was kind of inconvenient because I had the week planned out already, and that's why you're seeing some of these videos a little later on in the week. Also, another reason why that is that I have been diamond painting without recording. So one of my friends brought up that I was talking about this, that I kind of feel forced to record all the time just for content, that sometimes I don't enjoy my hobby as much as I should. And she was like, well, why don't you just diamond paint just because you like it? And it was such it's like so I feel like it was one of those things that was kind of like, okay, well, it's not to this extreme. I'm just letting you know right now. It's like when you tell, I've heard this joke before, like you tell a doctor, oh, doc, my left leg hurts. And then the doctor's like, well, when does it hurt? And then the patient's like, oh, well, when I move it. And then the doctor's like, well, then don't move it. Ha 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 ha. So, God. So when she was like, well, why don't you just diamond paint? And I was like, but then I thought about it, and I was like, why don't you just diamond paint, Sophie? It's literally your hobby. Like, you don't have to record it all the time. And I didn't record me diamond painting all week. Well, I did record this as a reel, as an unboxing, but, and I'm recording myself diamond painting now, up to right now. Okay. Basically Monday, Tuesday. Oh, actually just Monday and Tuesday then. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I think. or my just diamond paint for diamond painting sake. And I'm actually almost done with a canvas. Yeah, I'm almost done with a canvas. I think I told you guys in the last WIP and chat that I have not finished a canvas for this year because I have been serial starting so much. I haven't been able to stop serial starting. And I honestly cannot tell you right now how many canvases I have going on. But this canvas that I'm working on right now has been the perfect combination of confetti and color blocking. So it appears to be all color blocking. It's my mystery canvas by Jada Gem Shop. It's been so much fun. I'm telling you guys, it was so much fun. But the way that it's rendered, it looks like it has a lot of color blocking, and it does have a lot of color blocking, but there are sections where it's just pure confetti, just confetti. Like those sections with confetti literally take me, like, it's such a small section that it just takes me such a long time to do. And I'm like, that didn't feel bad at all. That actually was really fun. And then you get to the color blocking sections, and that's when you move along, and that's when the canvas starts coming to life because you're finishing a big portion of it. And she's almost done. I think I can finally post a finish by this weekend, and I am so excited about it. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm almost there. But I have been doing that, and I think, oop, that would have fallen straight to the glue. Excuse me. I think that just has been a really, I guess, not eye-opening experience, because it's just one of those really obvious things that, like, why didn't you do this before? Because, I mean, I feel like sometimes I feel obligated to create content on, like, almost everything. And, I mean, I get it that I don't have to. But I mean, I want to stay kind of relevant for now, especially since my channel is still so small. Not saying that 800 people it's that small. It's not small for me, but in like YouTube universe, I guess it is a small channel, because 800 people is a butt ton to me. Like I honestly, when I got I think the first video I ever posted, when I got like a comment, I was like, oh my goodness. What? I was so shocked. And then my first like 40 subscribers, I was just like over the moon. Like, there's 40 people that are listening to me, and I was just so happy that day. I remember feeling that. And now when I made 800 this weekend, I was just, my jaw hit the floor. I'm so thankful. I know that there's a lot of new subscribers recently, because I did do a Diamond Art Club sneak peek in English. The English sneak peeks will be kind of scattered. I am mostly going to be doing sneak peeks in Spanish. So if you ever do see an English one, that they chose me to do an English one that time. So still watch out for them. And I do have a video as well on how to translate subtitles if you want to watch my Spanish ones as well. So I'm excited to share that. I really, really like doing those the sneak peek ones, because it just feels very exciting to show you guys what to expect, for the Saturday drops. Oh goodness, somebody is doing yard work. I feel like that neighbor is always doing yard work. I feel like he dedicates his time just to do his yard work. Wow, my yard looks so bad. Okay, it doesn't look no, you know what? I'm just gonna call it. It's terrible. It has leaves everywhere. Oh, it's spring is coming. Spring is coming because my car. Like this morning, let me actually kind of move her just a little bit so I can see, because the phone is literally like right here. So my car was covered in pollen. Yeah. Spring is coming. We have not been together, as in me and you guys as subscribers have not been together for spring yet. And although a lot of people love spring, flowers blossoming, weather's getting warmer, It's not winter. I kind of hate spring. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I love the colors of spring. I love pictures of spring, but I hate spring. I hate it. And the reason why is that I get the worst allergies here in Virginia. My car was like it was covered in pollen, but it's not covered in pollen like peak spring covered in pollen. But it's still, you could see the layer of pollen. So spring is coming. And I was like, no, I thought I had more time. No. And I don't. Although today it was 30 degrees out. Like, I was like, oh, ouch. Why? 30 degrees? I had to wear my jacket and and then by the ship, the wind gets really bad. So I was like, oh my goodness. Let me get this. Ooh, yeah. Look at my multiplacing, y'all. Woo. So sorry to disappoint anybody that loves spring. I know I should love spring. I mean, I kind of love spring in Hawaii, but honestly, it's always spring in Hawaii, so can't say that. But the trees are blossoming. I have there's a bunch of trees with flowers in them already. The grass still looks dead though. There's still a lot of bare trees, so I think it's just the beginning. And I mean, it should be fun. Raphael, I should be taking him out to the park a little more. I just need to go back to military medical to get my prescription for, I think they give me Zyrtec, like the what's it called? Whatever, the cheap Zyrtec, but I get it for free because allergies are bad. I don't prescribed. And an inhaler because they get that bad. Like, I almost don't want to do face-to-face videos when I'm like at full like allergy mode because my nose gets all raw. My eyes are always watery. I'm always sneezing. My nose gets runny. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. But the spring is also a really good time to just kind of reflect on. So this may be an unpopular opinion, by the way, because I feel like a lot of changes do happen in spring, and I feel like spring represents life, and it's not a feeling. I feel like that's kind of like a fact but I think that's spring is when things start getting a little better in the sense that I feel more, not alive, but more like being more productive, exercising more, and just, I guess, being a more, I don't know how to call it. I know that I didn't change the potty or wax inside of this pen, so I know it's old, so it's giving me kind of a hard time. I haven't used this pen in a minute, but I do adore this pen. And so I feel like I can already feel it. I can feel myself being more productive and definitely feeling like I can have good changes coming up just from it almost being spring, kind of. Ta-da! Ooh. Oh, paint gem is so cool. I also got another set. Hold on one second. Let me grab it. I grabbed this set. It's the rainbow edition. And let me know if you want to see an unboxing of it. But that's basically all the designs in it. Dang, there's 16 designs. Wow. Whoa, that's a lot. And it's kind of heavy. So, yeah. If you want to see an unboxing of that, let me know in the comments. I know I keep telling you guys, let me know in the comments like 1,000 things. I've already said, name your inspirational woman. What do you think of Malala? Do you want to see this rainbow set be unboxed? Gosh. I mean, pick one, I guess. I mean, if you want to, you can speak on my life as well. Today, well, actually, no, not today. Tomorrow, Thursday, my husband and I are going to go to IKEA. Well, actually, we're going to a couple stores because apparently there are sales right now. Sales. We're buying my son a not a bedroom set. Well, actually, maybe a bedroom set once we finish shopping. But we're going to buy him a new bed, a big boy bed. He has been basically accident-free since he learned how to potty train. So we haven't, he even wakes up in the middle of the night. And I feel like that's something that does not come easy. But he wakes up in the middle of the night. Oh, what a tongue twister. Why did I do that? So he wakes up and he's like, Mommy, Daddy, pee, or Mommy, Daddy, poop. And I mean, he wakes us up. He makes sure he screams it if we don't hear it. But that was going to be, I guess, the reward for him learning how to potty train, because he has not liked sleeping in his bed. And we think that it might be his bed, but we also think that he just likes sleeping with people, with his parents, because we're right there. But we're hoping that maybe having a bigger bed and having a nicer mattress, because baby mattresses are very soft, and they're very soft for a reason. I don't make baby mattresses, but I know that they're soft for a reason. Or are they hard? I don't know. But they're built that way for babies. So he is now 3, technically a toddler, and he's a 3-nager, y'all. Yesterday, he had a bad report from daycare. He had thrown a couple fits, apparently, and you can laugh with me or you can be like, with me, because I did both. Apparently, he started hitting yesterday kids. Like, he would trick kids into, like, I don't know how he would trick him, but he would pop out of nowhere and be like, that's my toy. And if the kid would be like, nah, it's not, then he would be like, well, it's my toy, and then take it and hit them. So I was like, no way. He has never done that. Not that I didn't believe the daycare provider, but I was just like, that's my child, I guess. Not I guess. No, that's my baby. But what I'm saying is that he was not a good boy. Not a good boy at all. Oh, man. Parenting life. Yay. But other than that, I'm about to go to physical therapy, so I'm going to leave you guys here in the next couple minutes. Let me just finish this blue. There we go. All right, what do you guys think? Let me press it just a little bit. Too cute. I knew I wasn't going to finish her. I'll finish her by the end of the week, though. And then move on to the other ones, to whatever Hannah picks for the next week. Ta-da! Have a fantastic day. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. And I will have another sneak peek in tomorrow, on Friday, in the morning in Spanish. So check me out there, and yeah, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.